Ladies and gentlemen, at Utubora Mentors, which I stand here strongly today as the founder, is a registered organization that helps in sharpening, massaging, and mentoring human beings. There are some characters that you can't know they are really in you unless somebody tells you. I am very happy today to be here standing to speak to you because in the organization we do what is called character building, that is motivational talks, guidance and counseling in schools. We train prefects and student leaders in colleges. We do team building to staffs and different organizations. We also do what is called a mathematics, high school mathematics concepts mentorship program. I am a mathematics teacher and I'm very glad again today to meet a colleague of mine whom we were with at Egerton University, Mr. Stephen Otieno. We did math together. Kindly say hi. That was my classmate when we were at Egerton University. Having said what we do in Utubora Mentors, what brought me here mainly is to talk to you, the parent. Ang napenji wach moro, ni be in gi kodhi minyalo sungi, to koth obuchi chalo nade? Then I'll finish with the students. I'll ask them one question. Do you have a life of purpose or no purpose? That is what I'll talk about with them. Parents, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why flies are buried with the corpses is because they lack someone to advise them that they are going for good. If somebody could advise the houseflies, they won't stick on the corpses until they are buried with the corpses. And I'm very happy today because your principal thought it wise to invite us so that we can share with you. And I'll ask somebody, please bring me my chart here, closer to the parents. I want to go through a number of roles that the parents need to play. Parents, one day, I had an opportunity and I was privileged to attend a Parents' Day meeting, an annual general meeting somewhere in China. On that day, when I was there, I learned a lot of things. One of them, when parents are told to come for a parents' meeting in a school at 9 a.m., out of the 200 parents who were invited to come for that meeting, all the 200 parents were there by 9 a.m. I am very sad today. This is a school that is known nationally. I'm being informed that the former Rongo MP, Honorable Otieno Dalmas, learned in this school and he became an MP. And now this school has produced great people in the society. But now today, you are invited as a parent to come here for a parents' meeting and you don't care. You arrive at noon, you arrive and you don't care. You are so well, very comfortable. You march in the compound as if you are the manager of this compound. You don't care, you are late. And one day, when we don't achieve the result we need in this school, then Mwanda must go. Mwanda must go. That gate will be plaqued. I'm very sure, I know. You don't care. And that's why we are behind in everything. Africans! When will you wake up, Africans? When will you start doing your things in time? Parents, what are your roles? What are your roles to your younger ones? Those students who are talking, I'm soon destroying your dental formula. I have some 10 roles here that I would like you, I may not go through all of them, but I want you to understand Why Maseno is called Maseno School? Why Kanga Boys is called Kanga School? Not even high school is in that name. The lions never sleep there. But here, where the lions sleep thoroughly. The roles of parents. Number 1, pay school fees in time. You'll allow me to advise, in one of the schools I've been to, I learned something from them. And if you go to that school, there is a school called Mixed Secondary School in Kosele. I love something in that school. And I love the agreement that was done between the administration and the parents. If you go to that school last year, they had a mean of 8.9. A very big mean, and they scored so well. Why? If you go to that school, they made an agreement with the parents that fees are only paid when students open and during half term when they report back from home. You'll never meet any secondary student walking out to go home and look for fee, because they had made an agreement to pay fee when students report back from home during holidays and during half term when they report back from home. And I'm very happy with what Mr. Thomas Adongo, the principal, and the team are doing in that school. They are achieving that result. If your children keeps walking outside here, the teachers are teaching in class, they won't wait for your son. Is when they continue with the syllabus. They will continue covering the syllabus even in the absence of your son. And that's why they fail. Please, the administration, make a commitment with these parents on when and how the school fees should be paid. Number 2, providing any relevant teaching and learning resources. Your son is here in Form 3. He doesn't have set books. And they are going to be set in exams. He doesn't have a calculator. And you are dreaming, telling women outside there that your son is going to be an engineer. Let me tell you, parents, don't think me who is standing here today, I have dropped from heaven. Not really. The money that took me to school was for my brother. My brother educated me using his money. He was a matatu conductor between Awendo and Kisumu. My brother was a matatu conductor. I come from the lakeside, Gwasi, down there the lake. But let me tell you, my mother, Helena Witi, didn't play with doing what my father brought her to do at our home. Giving birth to 14 children is not a mere achievement. And let me tell you, me standing here today, I am not even in top 10. Neither am I in the first 11 team. I am just a spectator, number 12 out of 14. But let me tell you, out of the 14 children my parents gave birth to, I am the one who went past Form 4 to university. I, Jared Mireri, I am the one. And when I went to university, after thinking and remembering the hardships that we underwent as children in that family, from that poverty-stricken home, I thought of, now being that I have a degree, what should I do? I want another degree in our home. And I took another degree holder. Now we are how many? We are how many? Don't you know, if you take that boy to university, to school, you are going to have 2 children whom you've educated. Do you know? Don't you know? Will you be happy that the work that your son can do in the village, he's the chairman of drunkards? Your son is the chairman of drunkards. He's the secretary to charcoal burners. That is the greatest job that your son is doing in the village. Will you be happy? Provide relevant teaching and learning resources. You must provide books. Your son must read. You must provide revision books, Bible, dictionary, kamusi, calculator, mathematical table, set. Your son must have these items. List them down. Here in our country, when people go for such big gatherings, they don't care. They just walk there with their hands. And everything that is spoken there, they forget when they are going back home. These young parents who are sitting here, next time when you are called for such a function, walk with a notebook so that you can streamline your children and be somebody who is very productive in the society. Don't just be walking barehanded as if you've achieved everything in life. Parents, you must pay reams. You must pay reams. There is consultation or what is called remedial, guided study in schools. Let me tell you, you can't go to Kanga Boys today with your son back from home and tell them that I still don't have that remedial. What you do, just let my boy be in school here. I'm going to bring it next week. Will they listen to you? They will tell you, go, go. We don't want to see you in this compound. And that's why they have results. But here, when you are told, the teachers must guide your child, apart from that which they do in class, they can guide your child for consultation. Doctors who are here, lawyers, have seen an advocate here, who are here. How much is consultation fee? How much? And a teacher who manufactures all the products we have in our society is not consulted. You don't want to pay anything. That we are tired. We don't want such remedials, whatever. You don't want. And you want your children to be great people. You have to explore, discuss ways to raise funds for the development of this school. This school must be developed. No school in this country, alliance is alliance because they have money. Let me tell you the difference between you and alliance boys. They have money and their parents are cooperative. They cooperate with the administration. When they are told they should do this, they do it. That's why they have results there. And that's why they have large population of students in that school. Kangeso boys can also be alliance. Alliance was not alliance in one day. No Rome was built in one day. Orero boys here the other day, we went to Orero boys. I went to that school. It was not the Orero that you may think of. We suffered there. We were bathing at the river. But that didn't deter us from giving the results. We worked hard. We read. There, we ate books and drank knowledge. And that's why you see me here today, talking to you. You must discuss ways, parents, on how to raise funds for the development of this school. There are many things we need to develop. You can't tell me Kangeso, the whole of this big school, has only 21 teachers. 21 teachers only. They can't do the work here. They can't. We need teachers here. You must discuss ways as parents on how to get some funds for the development. We need to develop a number of other things in this school. Promote quality care to your child. Some of them, their uniforms are already torn. They don't have socks. Their beddings in the dormitory are wanting. But you don't care. You are a parent, you'd given birth. Parents, we have to be serious people. Maintain the good working relationship between you and the teachers through meetings like this. I'm very happy for the parents who have come here. Parents who came here today, I thank you. God will bless you for creating your time and coming here so that you can consult. Where your wealth is where your mind and heart is usually. kama mwandu ni nitie, ema pachi bede. Where your wealth is where all your strength is channeled to. This is your wealth. Amongst these boys, when I look at their faces, I'm seeing engineers here. I'm seeing doctors here. I'm seeing some lawyers who will one day stand with me in court so that I can be justified. I see doctors here who will handle my children one day when they are sick. I'm seeing great pastors here who will teach the truth, but only the truth to my children. Please, don't sleep on your dream. The lions never sleep. Explore ways. This meeting is a very good one. It promotes the relationship between you and the teachers. Please, I'm not happy with the female parents. When the election was being done for the representatives, all the ladies refused that they are busy. They are committed back at home. Let me tell you one thing. You never know. Through these posts that elections were being done now, you can be great in future. If you do it well, the next time you are appointed maybe to do some activity in the village here, then the next time you are the MCA. It starts small. Women, our mothers, you've really disappointed me. Maintain the good working relationship between you and the teachers. Call teachers. Call the class teachers to your child, to your son. Ask them, how is my son? I've seen some parents who have a garden. They come from this village and they have a garden in Ranen. Let's say Ranen, when you are heading to Migori. And that garden, they don't care much about it. What they do, when it is being cleared for plowing, they send a team, go and clear. When it is time for plowing, go and plow. When it is time for planting, go and plant. When it is time for fertilizer, go and apply. When it is time for harvesting, they now carry a sack that they are going to harvest. You arrive in your garden and you find nothing took place. Because you've been just sending people. You are not bothered of taking your time to go and check, is the activity really taking place? Please, these young people will come to your rescue, you parents. You parents, these young people will come to your rescue one day. Take good care of them. Put a lot of your energy and resources on them. They will never disappoint you. Be very strict to them. They will give you the results. Discuss and recommend charges to be levied. That one I've already talked about. Monitor the progress of your child closely. Call the teacher. Come to school here. Discuss with the class teacher. The results are there with the DOS. Here's the result for your son. Check the result of your son. See what you can do about it before you leave this compound. That is what is going to give you what you expect. Ensure the student or your child carries his or her books in a proper and a suitable bag or box. Some of their bags are very old. You don't care. Go to school and learn. I'm tired of you. Please, take good care of them. They didn't apply to be given birth to. The last point I want you to know, parents, is this one. Sit your child down and agree with them on assignments they should accomplish in your home. Sit your son down. Don't just take your children to school and you don't know what they want in life. Sit your son down and discuss what you want in your family. Some of you already you have nurses, you have teachers, maybe you have engineers, and now you like to have a lawyer in your family. Sit your son down and discuss with them their careers. This is where the failure begins. You just leave your son, you learn. You just try. And then they tell you, me, I'll try. I'm going to try. No! Discuss with them. Make an agreement on what you expect them to bring back home. What harvest are you still lacking in your family that your son should come back home with? Discuss with them. Parents, always talk to your children. Talk to your children. Discuss with them a lot of things, and you will achieve whatever you want. Now, let me finish my story a little bit. I had told you that I'm the only learned in our family. Why I say children are very important to the lives of a parent is this. Let me give you a scenario. Unfortunately, my mother died when I was still a student in campus. But now my father passed on in 2022. Before my father passed on, when he was sick, there is a time when I have a friend of mine who is a retired pilot and he has a private jet. With that his private jet, he stays in Nairobi. So there is a time I asked him, my friend, my father has been very sick. For 2 weeks, he is bedridden. I've tried taking him to the nearby hospital, the hospital next to our home, and he's not getting better. Kindly, will you mind taking me with your aeroplane to my home so that we can pick my dad? We bring him to Kenyatta National Hospital. My friend accepted. Then that day, it was my first day we boarded that aeroplane from Nairobi. Chui! And I think that aeroplane must have passed all up here. Let me give you a report. These parents, whom their sons will one day carry them in an aeroplane. Mondo mi onyatiende ang'wen chunge dhoodi. You have to sacrifice for a car, a vehicle to step into your compound and stand by your door. You have to sacrifice, parents. You have to persevere. You have to work so hard for these young people to be great. We went. That was the first aeroplane to have landed in our village. It was the first aeroplane. And every day everybody in that village came to our place, our compound, to see how an aeroplane looks like. But let me tell you, my dad, who had been bedridden for 2 weeks, when he heard that his son was landing in an aeroplane, I found my dad outside the veranda looking at the aeroplane. I took my dad, flew him to Nairobi. He was treated, and it took some other longer time before he passed on. Your son will make you great. Your son will make you smile. Your son will make you be called a mother to engineer. People will greet you with respect as they leave you seats so that you can sit down. But if you don't care, you will forever and ever be crying so much. So work so hard. I'm requesting, as I finish with you parents, I'm requesting for 14 parents to come in front, please. I just demonstrate something briefly, then I finish. 14, any 14 parents, come please, don't worry, just come. I demonstrate this concept. They are not yet 14, just make a line, make a line, make a line. These people are not 14 and you are seated. They are not 14. I'm seeing people who are not sure whether are they really parents, subordinate staff, whether they are students. paper and you keep it secret, please. Don't show it to anybody until I ask you to do so. Thank you for picking whatever you picked. Now, parents, ladies and gentlemen, you'll allow me to ask the parents who have picked whatever you have there. We are using it for demonstration, just for demonstration. But I want you to open it and show it to the public. Please open whatever I've given you and show it to the public. Show it all around, please. Show it all around. Show it all around. Thank you. Thank you. Please, just please come back, come back. I'm not yet done. Please. He is a father to a senator. He is a mother to a lawyer. She is a mother to a doctor. And she is a mother to a teacher. Some of your parents are behind there. They are not proud of their children. I want to thank you for the child you've given us. You can just put them down here. Then you go back, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who are not proud of their children, some of you are laughing. They're laughing of some of the children whom they were not proud of. Please, if you are not proud of the son you've given us, or whom you've picked, work very hard. And even those of you who didn't have the opportunity to come here, it is a demonstration to all of us. Work very hard and make your son be somebody who can be recognized in the society, whom people will be saluting as he or she stands. Called the Minyal Sungi. That is what we look forward to. Now,